2D games on the PlayStation, Symphony of the Night is probably the one that just jumps out at me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, that's a 2D side scroller with hand drawn sprite animations. Um, there's a couple, but yeah, I mean, I remember PlayStation specifically like Final Fantasy VII, Resident Evil, Silent Hill. You had like your racing games, your sports games, because you had like Ridge Racer,
Mm-hmm.
your sports games.
I never played Ridge Racer. I
Damn.
never played Ridge Racer.
Some of those games, like it goes back and forth. You've either got like one of them, like the Ridge Racer for the PSP specifically, is really fun, and it plays really well. And then you have like R-Type 4, which was Ridge Racer 4, I think. And it's just, eh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just okay. It's not great.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, hearing this, we got another fucking riddle with us. Hearing this, the hunter armed with a bow and arrow said, "I will kill the lizard." But upon meeting his opponent, he held back, taunting, "Who's afraid of a reptile?" At this, the furious lizard hissed, "I'll swallow you up in a single bite." Then the huge creature attacked, jaws open wide. I feel like I fucked that up, but anyway, that's not important.
No, dude, you're
This
good.
was what This is what the man wanted. Calmly drawing his bow, he shot into the lizard's gaping mouth. Effortlessly, the arrow flew, piercing the defensive maw, and the lizard fell down dead.
You're gonna have to stab a lizard with something in the mouth. Again, I can't help but bring up the Diddy references. Like, did they know? Was Silent Hill trying to tell us the whole time?
Fucking two. Dude, that motherfucker is shady as shit now. Like, I kind of sort of figured he was shady, but I didn't realize how
Right.
shady he was.
Right. And not to keep harping on it, I know I keep joking about it, but it's because it's current. But like,
It really is current. As of this recording right now, speaking of which, we can literally talk about it. That should be a good conversation because we did talk about it still, even after we got done recording the first
randomly.
few parts over there for the session. But like, currently, I don't know that much of what's going on in the suicide, or not the suicide, but he's on suicide watch. That was the last thing I remember I read.
Yeah, because at first, like, they said he was a flight risk, so he can't leave because he was on house arrest at first, I think, or he was just chilling at his house, waiting basically. So when they hit him with Rico, they actually arraigned him, and like he's in a solitary. Not real sure how that works, but yeah, now he's on suicide watch apparently because he's obviously distraught and not in a very good headspace.
That motherfucker, okay, you wanna know how nasty this motherfucker is? He's willing to get away scot-free from jail with a $3 million payment and telling the judge that he will stay away from women 100 feet. I'm like, dude, that's not gonna help you.
Yeah, dude, like that's
you are
not
so
a deal.
fucked.
Yeah, that's not a deal. Like,
You are so. He is so fucked. Like, it is blackmail. It is torture. It is so much things to do.
Right.
But also sick on the individuals who are still participating in this situation, though.
Right.
It's really fucking terrible. It really is.
And I know people, people are like, oh, there's pedos, all, Hollywood's all pedos. And it's like, dude, I was one of those people that was like, that can't be like how it really is. Like you have to have, and I'm sure it's not. I'm sure, again, blanket statement. I'm not saying everyone that lives in East LA is a pedo.
Exactly.
I'm
We're not trying to
saying
say that, but
that it's been a thing, especially in the last, I'd say 10 years, that people are really bringing this stuff to light.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, I grew up hearing the horror stories about like Judy Garland, and stuff that happened to her and, stuff like that. And I was like, okay, well then me being about the same age as like, say, Macaulay Culkin and, like River Phoenix, those guys, River Phoenix, R.I.P. But I mean, like hearing the stuff that, they experienced as child actors, Corey Feldman, dude, like, my childhood is literally littered with Corey Feldman movies. Like it's like The Lost Boys, Dream a Little Dream, License to Drive. You know, like his presence is everywhere. The Goonies, fucking Friday the 13th Part 4,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, he was everywhere, dude. So like that's a big part of my childhood. And now that I'm older and he's older and he's kind of come to terms with all this stuff that happened to him and come out and begun to talk about it or has been talking about it at this point for a while. That's really, it's disturbing and eye-opening because you're like, dude, I'm sorry. Like, like I'm sorry you had to experience that. Right? Because I remember that time being very happy, like through the lens of nostalgia, of me being, like the stuff that he was working on or the stuff that he did, I enjoyed very much. So now I'm kind of like in a moral conundrum. I'm like, is it okay for me to still like this stuff? Can I still watch The Lost Boys and feel good about watching it? Or The Goonies, like,
yeah. And
like, is that okay?
that's like actual like ethical questions to think about. For example, that who's that fucking guy who did that one song? They used for the Joker movie.
Oh, Put on a Happy Face.
No,
Frank Sinatra.
No, not Frank Sinatra. It was the one where he's like dancing down on the stairs.
Bring in the Clowns. Or Send in the Clowns or something like that. I don't know who does that song right offhand.
Because it's a song. It's a song they use like in. Because they actually play the song at our like at high school football games. Because apparently the guy who sang the song, who wrote the song, he doesn't get no credit whatsoever. He does not get no money, no nothing. Because he was a diddler. He touched little kids, dog, and I was like, damn, that's crazy.
It's called Rock and Roll by Gary Glitter.
Yes. Now, I have a controversial take. I like the song. I do have the song on my favorites. But at the same time, I have to be aware, every time I can't jam out, like, be like, oh, this is a good fucking song. I was like, no.
Right. And to some degree, that is, it is relatable to this specifically because, again, not so much this game, but the second one and the second one going forward, they dealt with a lot of very mature concepts that, say, 2001, I was 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
That like a 15-year-old probably has no business, really grappling with at that point. Unless you're a really fucking mature 15-year-old. Just saying.
For real.
But, that's always kind of been in the back of our collective, like, media experiences, I feel like. I mean, I think everybody has that feeling of, like, really being torn over liking something a lot. Because you have good experiences associated. You have good memories associated with that experience. And now, later, you find out that it may not have been what you thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
So, kind of how that makes you feel about it going forward definitely changes a little. It's like Legend, man. I love Legend. The movie with, Tim Curry plays the Prince of Darkness or whatever, and, Mia Sara and Tom Cruise.
No, we were already here. Fuck.
Like, the movie's great. I love it. If you're a Legend of Zelda fan, you're welcome. Legend is basically the first Legend of Zelda game. But knowing who those people are now, not Tim Curry, because Tim Curry's, dude, he's a national fucking treasure. But Tom Cruise, Mia Sara, if you ever go into any deep dives on her, like, she's real shady like that. And it's like, man, I love that movie, but knowing that stuff just kind of gives you the creeps a little bit. Like, man, I don't know if I'm okay liking this. So it does definitely affect
the Harvey Weinstein thing.
Yeah,
too.
dude, fuck him, man. Like, and I know there's much more, much bigger issues at stake with him and his whole deal. But Dogma, man, why can we not get a re-release in 4K or something of Dogma?
I have not seen Dogma, dude.
Like I get that. They don't. Kevin Smith doesn't want to redo it or have anything to do with it because of Weinstein. But I mean, I get that. Just cut him out of the deal. Like there's got to be a legal
loophole
way,
somewhere to where he can not be involved
right,
in there.
of saying, hey, dude, if you're not going to do anything with this, then we're just like a trademark thing. He hasn't done anything with it in X amount of years. Fucking give it back to the people, man.
Mm-hmm. Because he wrote it and directed it too, right?
Yeah, Kevin Smith, yeah.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people are hating on him now.
Why?
Because apparently he's become very emotional. And he's very open with, crying on camera and stuff. And I'm like, dude, that's just, even back in his edgier days, I'm going to say Clerks 1, Chasing Amy, Mallrats, that era, even then, he was sort of the guy that was always like, well, what about the girl? How does she feel? Silent Bob. The only lines in Chasing Amy is he explains this whole thing with this girlfriend he had and why Ben Affleck's character should just be okay with his girlfriend being a little freaky deaky. It's fine. But, now that he's kind of become more open with it, especially on his podcast and stuff, people are giving him shit about it. I'm like, dude, just let the man cry. If he wants to get emotional, let him. No shame
it's
in
probably
that.
fine to cry.
But now some of the things that you kind of he gets I want to say excited about. I'm just like, man, honestly, that's not an issue for me. So I can't really relate to you on that.
It's like how I'm just exploring the shit out of the game.
Right, dude, it's jamming, making progress.
Where else do we need to go? I can't go to the fucking boiler room anymore.
It is. This is the sound.
Oh my god, these fuckers are just coming to me. Leave me alone. You know what? Fuck it. I got enough ammo. There's some fucking motherfucker. Fuck off.
Of course.
Real tired of your shit. Do I have to go to the fucking... You know what? Just for fun, I have an idea.
Oh shit. Examine the quotes. Oh shit, okay. Okay. We gotta go back to the roof.
We gotta go back to the roof?
Mm-hmm.
I just got back from there.
Because there's like a... Where the little blood pattern is, there should be like a
valve.
Like a drain thing. And you gotta put the ball inside to like make it...
Oh,
Didn't even
that's
think
the
about
type
it.
of
Like,
shit I fucking hate in this fucking game. Oh, I
These
feel
puzzles,
so dumb.
man. I'm telling you, but that's something that you would never think to do. You're like, why would I put this pink ball? Because you expect it to be part of like
some sort
like
of big
puzzle.
fucking hole.
Like, yeah.
It's like, okay, I'm gonna have to figure something out with this fucking hole. This ball has to fill in a hole or something.
Right, but then it's like, no, you just use it to stop up a drain. And it's
Nah.
like, what the fuck?
I feel like a fucking dipshit, and I gotta fucking do all this bullshit.
Getting a Silent Hill experience.
If this is what it is, I'm probably fine with playing this. This makes me want to speedrun the games faster. Oh, you fucker. Like, I'm starting to get used to playing James. I don't think I will ever play as this way ever again, though. I think, like, I'll play from 2D movements from now on when it comes to playing in Silent Hill.
Right.
I go the wrong way, didn't I? I went the wrong fucking way.
And the main reason, Lemus, that you're playing this is because I would be way worse than you. Like, I swear to God, dude. Like, the camera angle changes, and I'm like, where am I at?
Oh, dude,
Still
I'm
in the
having a
same
terrible
room.
time. Controlling this motherfucker. Mason's a big bitch. He controls like a big bitch. Alright, motherfucker. Let's go. Open the damn door.
Right.
Let's go.
So somewhere there's some blood on something.
That. Nope. Oh. What if?
It just says locate a hole. I'm like,
Locate a hole? What the fuck do you
there's
mean?
holes everywhere. Look at the floor. Okay, there's the pipe. We're following the pipe. We're using logic. Okay, there's no blood there. What about on the other side? Like the opposite. Yeah. Is there anything over here?
Nope.
What the shit? Oh,
Oh,
wait, there, yeah.
oh.
See it? Yeah, right there. Like, dot. Like literally a dot that is maybe one.
Nope.
What the heck?
Oh, fuck right off. Wait, what is this at?
What?
There's a hanging key. It's just out of reach.
Whoa. What the shit? Yeah, like. Okay. Oh yeah, now we.
It's
put
pretty
the,
looking water.
It's a pretty good effect.
Alright, now I see. Now I see it. Shove this fucker in there.
Use the ball gag.
Oh. No, it's just a dog. Just a dog. It scared the shit out of me too for a minute there. I was gonna be like, I'm too paranoid. I'm too fucking paranoid.
Who's at my house?
The key went down the hole drain.
Okay, so
Now we gotta go to probably to like a bathroom or something.
Oh, first floor courtyard. Yep.
If I was Italian, I would say you fucking mother. Oh my. Alright. Okay, after we get this, I think we're gonna call it after that.
We made good progress.
Fuck yeah, we did.
We're in it. Right before the first boss.
By the way, if you guys hear my dog crying, it's because like she gets really excited whenever we have guests over and she wants to get their attention. We can't let the baby girl do that. But we're trying to get this spooky season thing going on.
Right.
Of course. So please do not take that as me being cruel to my animals. I just do not want them to be trying to get Colby's attention while we're trying to talk and trying to get this thing.
It says northeast corner. So, yeah.
Wait. I'm fucking dumb. What the fuck?
Northeast.
This way?
I think. Yeah, it should be somewhere around in here. It said it would be in a very conspicuous location. I'm like what? Like what?
No.
That would be conspicuous.
That would be conspicuous.
Finally. Classroom key.
Alright, let me head to the infirmary. But like, holy shit though. Where the fuck is it? This game is fucking hard though. Yeah, we were like, dude, that fucked us up for a minute though, didn't it?
I was just like, I'm kind of lost, but
I really am though. That fucked me up.
But I mean, again, I mean, yes, looking at it now, I'm like, that kind of makes sense. But again, it's like, who would have thought of this?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're just wandering around. It's almost like this game specifically wants you to get lost, to like find shit.
Alright, here we are. We are at the infirmary. I can hit the save button. Oh, Ivy, you're about to get out anyway, girl. God damn it. Why am I being so stupid? Can I go in here, please? Please.
Right.
There we go. Here's the save place. Now we gotta go find the certain classroom to use this on. I'm not too worried about it, though. Because fuck everything else.
Right.
Alright. That's enough for today. We'll see you guys later for another episode. Y'all have a good one. Woo!